Are you looking for a budget but offers a ton of features when it comes to lighting up your desk or workstation? Well, today we will talk about a monitor light bar from Yeelight and see if this is worthy of being placed on top of your precious monitor. Either you're working from home or you're a gamer. We reached out to Yeelight a couple months ago to see if they can send us a monitor light bar for review, and they are kind enough to send one for us to test out and play around. And they are generous enough as well to sponsor today's video. But like always, that will not change my point of view when talking about it, and Yeelight will be seeing this video for the first time just like everybody else. I will leave their link in the description below for those who are interested of getting one and some of my favorite devices of all time. Check that out. Later, we will do a quick comparison to BenQ's ever popular monitor light bar. Let's open up the box and see what we got in here. So we have a couple paperworks, then a box where the USB-C to DC power cable is, then we got the monitor mount, then the wireless control knob, and finally the light bar itself. And that's about it. Now to install this, just place the mount in the middle of your monitor screen, stick the light bar to it. You can use this connector prongs as a guide, then it will automatically stick using some magnets to keep it in place. Then plug the USB-C power adapter, and there you go. Your monitor light bar is installed. Now let's talk about specs. This light bar has a total length of 48.7 centimeters or just a little over 19 inches, and with a diameter of 1.2 or 0.3 centimeters. This perfectly fits to a flat or curved monitors. If you have a 24-inch monitor screen, I think this looks very long that can almost occupy the entire screen. What I have here is a 27-inch flat screen monitor. The light bar doesn't look too small nor too long. The light bar has two light outputs. One that shines your desk that can be changed from a very warm white to a bluish daylight. And at the back that shines anything behind your monitor with 16 million RGB colored lights. With its magnetic mechanism, it allows you to tilt the light bar to whatever light preference you want. Either you only want to light just in front of your monitor or you want to light up your entire desk. Adjusting the tilt will not cause any eye strains since it features an anti-glare light that only lights up your desk and do not directly hit your eye while working or gaming. Since it has an included USB-C to DC power that provides enough power to the light bar, but you can still use your own USB-C cable if you have one that you can connect directly to your monitor or PC. Another interesting add-on that this light offers compared to its cheaper alternative is its wireless control. This knob allows you to turn on or off the light bar in front and at the back, change the brightness and the color or the temperature. One press will turn on and off the main light. Press and hold will turn on and off the RGB light at the back. Then by turning the knob counterclockwise will decrease the main light's brightness. Then turning it clockwise will increase it. Now if you press and turn the knob counterclockwise will change the color temperature to a warmer color. And by doing the opposite will change it to a cool daylight color. And being a wireless remote, it gives you more flexibility to wherever you place this. Since the light bar is a smart light as well, let's add it to the app. As far as adding the light bar to the Yeelight app, it could never been easier. So you just need to download the Yeelight app, sign up for an account if you don't have one yet. You just need a Xiaomi account and you're all good. Once you're in, you have different tabs for the main light and the backlight, where you can change the brightness and the color individually. You can create scenes or select a preset that the app offers. Now, the Yeelight monitor light bar, like what I mentioned earlier, is not just the light bar that provides light to your desk. It works as a smart lighting as well. And for those who have been following the channel, you know that I like anything, especially when it comes to smart stuff or home automation. In this case, it's a smart light. You can do the same exact thing through your preferred smart assistant if you want hands-free control. Now, to add it to Amazon A, go to More, then Skills and Games, search for Yeelight, enter your credentials, and the light bar is now added. Just rename it and add it to the room for easy access. Now for Google Home, tap the plus sign on the upper left corner, then tap Works with Google, search for Yeelight, and again enter your Xiaomi credentials. Wait for a few seconds, then device will show up on the very bottom part of the home screen. Same with Amazon's voice assistant, just rename it and add it to a room. In my case, this will stay in my home office. Now for Samsung SmartThings, go to the Devices tab, tap the plus sign, then search for Yeelight, tap Link Account. You will need to enter your logins and the devices will be added. You can now add the light bar to any routines, automations, and control it through voice with your preferred platform. Unfortunately though, this does not work with Apple's HomeKit, which is kind of odd, especially other Yeelight devices can. Now let's talk about pros and cons. I've been using the light bar for about 4 or 5 months now. Now, first is the price over its greatest competition, in my opinion, which is BenQ's Monitor Light Bar Plus. That device will set you back $139 as of making this video, versus Yeelight's light bar, which is $40 less. Second is the space-saving capability. Like most monitor light bars, it lights up your desk without sacrificing desk space compared if you go with the traditional desk lamp. Third is the integration with smart home platforms. As a smart home channel, controlling my desk lamp through voice or automatically set it to my preferred brightness and color temperature through scenes and routines is just a time saver, which I don't need to change it every time I step into my home office. Fourth is the integration with Razer Chroma. If you watched our video about the light strip Chameleon Pro from Yeelight as well, that light strip doesn't show up in Razer Synapse software, but the light bar is. So if you're a gamer and adding RGB to your setup is your thing, this is the one for you. Fifth and last is the wireless control knob. Using simple gestures can change how your desk will look. If you want a more relaxed vibe, go with a warmer tone. Just simply rotate the knob. Do the same thing if you want a productive setup to a more bluish daylight color. Or if you want a more interactive gaming experience, just click and hold the knob and you're all set. Now let's talk about cons. First, when a power interruption occurs, then the power came back on, the monitor light will not go back to its previous state. It will always turn on no matter if you turn it on or off before the power outage, which is very frustrating, trust me. Second, which is not a big of a deal for me personally, and that is the lack of HomeKit support, which is kind of disappointing considering other Yeelight devices are supported. To sum it up, overall, if you're thinking of getting one, I highly suggest you doing so. Aside from it being your typical monitor light bar, it offers a ton of functionality as well. Adding this lamp to a smart home platform is very big for me. If you're not into home automation, just by using the knob, you can do more. I highly suggest this to anyone who's working on a computer for a long period of time, especially during night. For less than $100, it's just a steal. But if you're a HomeKit user, this might not work for you. But again, overall, this is such a game changer for me personally. And again, if you're thinking of getting this one, I left their affiliate link in the description below. And while you're down there, please give this video a like. And if you're into tech and smart home, consider subscribing. It means a lot for me. Again, this is Art from Futex Later. Thank you so much for watching and see you in our next video.